Salutations, my crustaceans. Welcome to another tutorial video. You know, everybody is doing tutorials on starter bases, but nobody does mid-game bases. So let's do a mid-game base, y'all. So I'm gonna be doing a tutorial over this base right here. It's a cute little compound where you'll definitely need quite a few materials, so it is more mid-game than anything else. This is also fully loaded with everything that you would need, from a storage room to a smelting room to a level 30 enchanting room and some brewing stuff. It's also got farms. It has a bedroom up top for you to place all of your goods, and just a little, I don't know, food storage area, something. I couldn't think of what to put there. It's also got this workstation here, complete with loom, cauldron, and then an auto bone meal maker. It has a honey farm over here, and then it has a little animal pen over here, complete with a miniature chicken coop. And to top it all off, this entire area is spawn proofed and protected from outside mobs. Yes, that's right. Mobs cannot jump over this fence while you can. Unless you're in Bedrock, then sorry about you. Alright, well, I have the base layout here on the ground for you, and I will quickly pop up a list of all the materials that you'll need. You can go ahead and pause if you want to gather those materials now, but we're going to go ahead and get started with laying out the foundation of this base. So the blocks that we're going to need for starting off are going to be diorite, granite, stone bricks, some grass blocks that will turn into farmland, and then some barrels. So we'll start off with the main big building over here, and we'll do this outline first. So we're going to start off by placing our barrels on the corners like so, and then these barrels will be facing inward over here, all along this outer edge, giving us this kind of texture like that. And then we'll just outline this whole thing in granite until it looks like this. We'll come onto this wall over here and we'll put our diorite down. We can do this outline right here, like so. So it looks like this. I almost forgot, you need stripped spruce logs as well. I'll place that down right there and there. On top of the brown wool, we're going to place our stripped spruce logs like this, and the rest of them could be our stone bricks like so. Now you can texture this if you'd like. For the purposes of the tutorial, I am not going to be texturing it, just to save some time for you guys. That. Then I'm going to place down the grass blocks here on top of the wool. I just want to make sure that I've got the farmland in the right spot, so I went ahead and laid that all out for you to start with. So we got all of the green right there. I'll come back and finish this in a minute. All of the grassland over here. We have a full block there, a full block there. This brown wool is going to be our stripped spruce log, and then we're going to have some spruce stairs in on these. Spruce stairs on that one. This one is a stripped spruce log, and then these are going to come out like so, and then this one is going to come out like that. And then these three right here are actually going to be cobblestone and not stone brick. That's the only difference in that. Then we've got these out here where we're just going to go ahead and place one for now. And just to show you where it's at, you'll line it up with the edge here, place one, skip one block, and then you'll skip every four. 1, 2, 3, 4, place one down, 1, 2, 3, 4, place one down, 1, 2, 3, 4, place one down, and that's all there is to it. So now that we have all of the outlines done, we're going to go ahead and fill in all of this with stone brick, including the insides of these houses as well, and I'll jump back when I'm done. Now I will stop you for 1 second because I forgot this. We're actually going to go ahead and place in some grass over here. 3 out and 4 over, and then we're just going to wrap it around this pole. Some of this will end up changing, and that's okay. This is just what we're going to have for now. And then obviously keep filling the rest of this in with your stone brick. So we've got it all filled in like this, and the only place that we didn't fill it in is this spot in between the farms like this, where instead we're going to put a stairs facing that way, a stairs facing that way, and then cover the rest in with slabs, because we'll end up filling that up with water. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to come through in this gap and just replace the bottom layer here with cobblestone. This is where we're going to have our little watering pond. I'm just going through this whole thing. This is actually unnecessary because we're going to be coming through with some spruce stairs, and on these spruce stairs we're just going to lay them down just like so. Once we have our spruce stairs in like that, let's go ahead and let's fill up our little water pond here. But before we can do that, we've got to fill in this little corner like so with our little rounded off corner. Then we can fill in everything with water. Now before you place this water in, go ahead and place a trapdoor on the inside here and waterlog it. Then you can place all that in there and the water won't come out. On this crop field right here, we're going to be placing in oak trapdoors like so, right on the top. And then for this one, we're going to be placing the oak trapdoors just on these 3 corners. We can go ahead and plow these now. And so now we have our water system over here set up. Let's go ahead and make this crop field. Go ahead and waterlog all of these slabs and the stairs. And then just go through and plow the fields. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to add our stone brick stairs on the outside to help round off this edge. So you just do that going all the way out and leaving it blank around here. Then on the outside over here, we're going to go through and just fill this in. And then on that side as well. We're then going to come over here and add our stone bricks in. I like to face it that way. You don't have to, but then you get this little bit of dirt. So turn it that way and then just go everything else just like so. And that gives us the entire foundation of this whole build. So next we're going to be moving on to this building right here. What we're going to do is we're going to raise all of these up 4 more than what they are. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to take it all the way across. And so we have it up like this. I'm going to go ahead and texture this with the brick. And so what I like to do is have the granite, which is a dirtier texture, more towards the bottom. And the brick, which is a nicer texture, more towards the top. So I'm going to come through and I'm going to very heavily put in brick up top. And have it just kind of come down just a little bit down towards the bottom, keeping mostly granite on the bottom. Again, you can texture this how you want, or you can choose not to texture it. It could be all brick, it could be all granite, it is up to you. But we're just going to go with something like this. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to build this little extension right here. We're going to do that by going up 3 on this corner, up 4, going back 1 more, and then going up 5 here. Like that, filling this in with 3, going all the way across to this corner, just like so, and then just doing the same thing on this side, up 4, up 5. Again, we're going to go through and texture it with our stripped birch wood, just kind of going randomly. This one doesn't matter too much how you do it. The next thing we're going to do is fill in this top area with our stripped spruce logs. We'll go all the way across and then all the way around, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So now your build looks like this. Now we're going to put 1 layer of diorite across the top of this stripped spruce. I like to put some polished diorite in the corner, and then the rest is just regular diorite going all the way across, with the polished diorite in the corner. So now your build looks like this. Next we're going to go up 3 with our birch planks. Again, you're going to texture it with the stripped logs after you're done. So now your building looks like this. And then finally, before we start adding any of the roofs or details, the last thing we're going to do is we're going to add a little extension out like this with our diorite going all the way across. And then we're going to go up 1 more, but leaving the ends blank. We're doing it on the other side. So now our building looks like this. Now, if you want to use calcite instead of diorite, by all means, go ahead and do that. I use diorite purely because it's a little bit easier to find. Now we're going to move on to the roof. What I'm actually going to go ahead and do is just do 1 layer of the planks going around the top like this. This doesn't need to be textured because this will actually end up being hidden. So this is not necessary. It's just going to make your life a little bit easier when you're building the roof. I'm going to go across the top with my granite stairs like so, and I'll come back and I will texture through with my polished granite stairs. But first I'm going to finish the entire roof by going up 1 next level with the stairs. On the next level I'm going to do just 1 slab going up like so, and then on this side we're going to go up 2 for a full block, and we're just going to repeat that to the other side. And the only difference is on this side you're going to have a 3x3 square of stone bricks right here, and we're going to go ahead and just put that up there along with our stone stairs on either side. And then I'll just mirror this roof to the other side. And once you've gotten your roof textured, it's going to look like this. Next, we're going to do the little window that is up here. We're going to do that by coming over 3 from this stone brick, 1, 2, 3, replacing these slabs with full blocks. I'm going to place 1 more full block out here, which means we can go ahead and get rid of this. I will place some slabs down like so. And then we're going to take our stairs. We're going to come out right here. Come out right here. And then we're just going to go underneath with the stairs as well. And then we have our little window where we're going to place some glass. Just like that. Since we're already up on the roof, let's go ahead and finish it. So we'll make this chimney over here. We're going to place 1 of our polished deep slate walls there, and then 2 right here. In the middle, we'll place a blast furnace in any direction that you want, really. On top of each one of these walls, we're going to go ahead and place our lit campfires, and then just cover those campfires with our spruce trap doors so that we have a chimney that looks like this. Then we're going to take our spruce trap doors and just go across the entire top of this. This is going to help to make this unspawnable, as this is the only place that would be able to spawn things since there's no light up here. Next, we're going to create our little flares that come off of the building. So we're going to place our stripped spruce right there, spruce stairs right there, spruce stairs right there, strip spruce right there, and then you're going to cap this spruce log off right here with our trap doors. We're then going to do this little overhang right here with our trap doors, and we're going to repeat this pattern on the other side. So now it looks like this. Now we'll do our little bit of detail on this top. On the edge pieces over here, we're going to place trap doors, and then in the middle, going all the way up, we'll place trap doors. We're going to do open spruce fence gates right here, like so, and then empty signs stretching between these bottom ones. And that is what we're going to do on the other side as well, like this. Before we move on to any other details, we're going to need to do this roof right here. So we're going to start off with this roof going off like this. And it's really going to be kind of a simple roof where we have stairs right here. We're going to do stairs at the top up here next. And then the only difference is we're going to be placing this spruce log in up here. And we're going to dangle it out too. And this is just going to go all the way across and meet the end over here. And then I'm just going to cap this entire thing off with spruce trapdoors, just like so, all the way to the end. And we're going to leave this one open because we're going to break it. I'll place a temporary block here for a second. We're going to open it up with a trapdoor. And then on top, we're going to place an oak trapdoor to act as a little tiny window. And then just for a little bit of design, we're going to go ahead and place a dark oak sign right there. Completely optional. If you don't want it there, you don't have to have it. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and cap this end off right here. We're going to leave this bottom one open, as we'll add chains there later on. The last thing to do for this roof is to go ahead and place in our spruce trap doors going along the bottom like this. And then we'll go across the top of them as well. Oh, and I forgot to place these down there. We'll do that on both sides. So now we're going to go through and we're going to detail the bottom of the top roof up here. So on the edge right there, we're going to place a spruce trap door. We'll place some spruce stairs. Same thing, spruce trap door, spruce stairs. And then in the middle here, we're going to just go up with a pillar of our brick walls. Below each one of these stairs, we're going to go ahead and place some trap doors. And then we're going to place signs on either side like so. We're going to break this wall open like this and create a 2 tall window with our spruce fence gates. We'll then go ahead and place some fence gates right here, adding spruce trapdoors on top. And this wall is actually complete. So we'll copy this on the other side minus the brick walls. And in place of the brick wall, all we're doing is placing in a spruce trapdoor there. Last thing we're doing to complete this and to kind of cover up some of this diorite texture is we're going to be placing in our birch signs, and then on the end some birch buttons. Next, we're going to be moving on to this wall, which is going to be the same on the other side. So let me just go ahead and build this. We're going to place a spruce trapdoor there, spruce stairs here, and a spruce trapdoor here. We're going to skip a block here, spruce trapdoor, spruce stairs, spruce trapdoor, spruce stairs, spruce trapdoor, skip, spruce trapdoor, spruce stairs, spruce trapdoor. Then we're going to have a spruce trapdoor here and a spruce sign here and on the other side as well, like this. Underneath each of these gaps, we're going to go ahead and place in our windows right there. And we're going to do the same kind of window shutters that we did on the other one with the spruce gates right here and the spruce trapdoors on top. These windows are going to have little flower boxes with a stone brick wall underneath. Surround the dirt with the trap doors. And then below these stairs, we're going to go ahead and place in some trapdoors and a spruce sign. And as much as we can, we're going to repeat the same pattern we had here with the button on the polished and then the sign going across. Obviously, you can't place one there, so we're going to skip. We can place it in these three. Can't place it there, skip. Place it here and place a button right there. And then I'm going to repeat that on the other side so that it looks like this. Now we're going to work on this bottom half over here. This brick part is very, very simple. We're just going to go to each one of the corners. We're going to place that down. Then we're just going to go up with our trapdoors. So you're going to go all the way up and then down 2 on this side because the wall will go up to the 3 there. So don't worry about that. We'll fill it in later. And I'm just going to repeat that on every single corner. The only corner we're not going to add it on is this one right here, as we're going to have our shed here in just a little bit. But essentially it's going to look like this. So now we're going to make the front doorway. All it is going to be your polished deep slate walls going up to there. We'll place the stairs going like so, and then an upside down stairs there. I'll go ahead and break this out. We can change that to a brick. Come on in, place the door down, and now you have your doorway. You can place optional buttons in on the corner here. Just adds a little bit of detail if you really want it. If not, that's cool too. Don't forget the trapdoor here. I almost forgot. For this shed, we're just going to go to the very edge right here, and we're going to place 2 barrels facing that way. On top of that barrel, we're going to place a trapdoor and open it up. We're then going to go ahead and place trapdoors all the way across like so. Yes, I know that's going to get rid of one of your farmland, and that is okay. And it's actually only 2. We're going to place our door right there, and then a trapdoor on top like so. We're then going to go ahead and create our roof just by going across with our 3 granite stairs and then our 3 granite slabs. And we're going to finish this off by placing in signs going across like so and like so. Something you can do to make this match the color is you can fill that in with Podzol, and it just blends it in just a little bit. Clearly optional, but I don't know, I figured I'd throw it in there. The very last thing we do is we're going to slap down some of these lanterns, and this structure is complete. The only thing that it's missing is vines, which you can go and place through later at the end. I would not recommend placing them in now, as we're going to be building up just a little bit more around it, and so it would just kind of grow everywhere and get out of control. And so for this extension, all we're going to do is we're going to break out a 3 window right there and replace it with our fence. Then we're going to break this open, put our spruce door right there. On the edge here, we're going to go ahead and create a 2 tall trap door going up on the corner. Same over here. And then same right here. Fill this gap in with your spruce signs. And then fill this gap in with your spruce signs. Leave that one open. We're going to add something in here in a little bit. And then fill that gap in with your spruce signs. You can break these off right here and add in some lanterns, just to add a little bit of light. And then the very last thing that you're going to add is this water pipe. It's going to come down here. So you're going to start on the edge with your andesite walls coming down. You're going to just maneuver around that top there, bring it back down. You can break that sign. We'll come down to here. What I like to do is break this one, lower it down 1, add in your pipe down there, and then go ahead and waterlog it. For added detail, I like to go ahead and make that a path block. It just makes it look like it gets a little bit muddy, and it's just a little bit worn down from all the water that comes out of the pipe. And there you have it. This structure is complete. Let's move on to this wall. So the first thing we'll do is we're going to go ahead and build up 3 taller with our diorite. We'll go through and texture it with our polished diorite when we are done, so that now it looks like this. Then we're going to make our fountain. Now it's super important with the fountain that this bottom one is an upside down staircase like this, as this is going to be a replenishing fountain. You're then going to create your stairs going out on the side like so. And then on this one, again, is an upside down staircase. I like to go ahead and make this stone on the bottom. It doesn't matter what stone, as it's covered with water. I like to make this front a little path. That way it looks like, you know, it's foot traffic walking up to it. Then we can go ahead and make this a replenishing fountain like so. And just to show you that it's replenishing, boom, there you go. Okay, I'm stupid. You don't have to do that because it's too... Don't do that. It looks stupid. Do this. Boom. Done. Next, we're going to come through and create the water. So we're going to do that by creating this chiseled stone brick right here. I'll place a lever going down like so. And then I'll do a blue glass pane. Now what we're going to do is this back one is going to have to be a stairs so that it doesn't connect and it looks like water is just dripping out. We're then going to go ahead and just do this along the back with our stone brick walls. And then so that this doesn't look awkward, we're going to come through and just randomly texture the walls with some of our stairs, just in random patterns, so that it kind of looks like it's falling apart on us. This just helps to create a little bit more texture and detail. The last little bit we're going to do is on that side, we're going to place a stone brick stairs there and a stone brick stairs there. And I don't know why this isn't grass, so now it's grass. Actually, I do. It's grass. Go ahead and bone meal that grass to your heart's content. and you have your little wall. Easy peasy. All right, so we're gonna move on to this building next. So what we're gonna do with the granite part, we're gonna raise this up by 3, and we'll go around and fill all that in. And then same way of texturing, do more brick at the top, less brick at the bottom, and it looks like this. This very top one right here, we're gonna turn into an upside down polished granite stairs. Then we're gonna come in and put a dark oak door right there. Next, we'll move on to these pillars, which we're gonna raise up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna bring this one up to meet the same height as that one, which is 5 more. Then we're going to put in these stripped spruce logs on the corners and then bring them across to meet them, just like so. Then we're going to just put in one of these stairs right there and then a trapdoor below it. Same thing on this side, trapdoor below it. Then we're gonna put our band of diorite around the top like this, doing the same thing we did on the other building with the polished in the corners. And it's gonna look like this. Now underneath this one, we're gonna go ahead and place in some trap doors. And then we're gonna use our birch planks and just go up 2, and then you can texture it however you like. So now our building looks like this. We're then going to do the same overhang we did on the other building, just like so. And then we're gonna raise it up 1 more, keeping the edges unraised, and then just do that on the side. And then same with the other one, you can go ahead and put in some planks up here just to help out with the placement. Again, these aren't really gonna be shown anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Then you're gonna go across with your granite stairs there and here. And then this top layer is going to be entirely slabs like this. You're gonna leave this one blank, 3 from the edge. Place in a smoker right there, and then on top of the smoker just a polished deep slate wall. You can do that campfire trick on top to create smoke coming out of it if you'd like. I like to leave this one open with no smoke coming out of it. Again, that is entirely up to you. I'm gonna texture this real quick. Now our roof looks like this. Then we're gonna make a very similar pattern that we did on the other one. We're gonna do this over here, right there, open that up, and then we're gonna place our spruce trapdoors across the entire top. Obviously repeating it on this side as well. For underneath this roof, all we're going to do is we're going to place in trapdoors like this, and they're just going to repeat every other one except for this one, because we're going to end up putting in a door right here. So we'll go ahead and break that open. We'll place a dark oak door right there, place in some spruce fence along either side. And so our roof is going to look like this, with every other one having a trap door above it, except for this exception. Then we're going to place in our windows. So we're just going to do it like this with the 2 high right there. I actually did this side wrong. So it's 1, skip 2, 1, skip 2. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place in our windows like so. We're then going to repeat that same pattern we did on the other one with the button on the corner and these spreading across. Now what I'm going to do here real quick is I'm going to come down with this andesite wall, and we're going to create this drain pipe over here. And then we're going to do the same thing we did on the other one, breaking that down into the ground a little bit and then waterlogging it. You can then go ahead and put a path there if you want, or you can do what I did on this side, and you can add in a couple of stairs and then waterlog those stairs to make it seem like the water's kind of pooling in around that area. Again, that is completely optional, and I'm not going to do it in this build. Now I am also going to leave off the birch details here, as I want vines to be growing up this side, and you can't have vines growing over signs and buttons, so we're going to leave those off. Next, we're going to create this really steep and interesting staircase. We're going to do so by placing in our spruce logs right here. We're then going to place spruce stairs right here, come underneath it, place one upside down, placing a ladder on top. We're then going to place a spruce trap door right here with another stairs right there, and we're going to repeat this pattern until we're at the bottom, which is pretty much just right here. So now we have this on the end caps of these. We're going to place that there. On the side here, we're going to place 2 of our spruce trap doors like so, obviously repeating on either side. Then we're going to place some spruce fence underneath, and I'll place a spruce sign on either side of this, and we have this stairs complete. On the corner here, we're just going to go ahead and place in those trap doors. Don't worry about it anywhere else, just on this one. I lied. Place 2 here and place 1 here. Next, we're going to do the windows. Literally just do a window there, there, and there. And then the only details we're going to do on the bottom is this in the corner, placing our signs across the bottom like so. And then we're going to come out to the outside here, and we're going to place our windows in like this. These windows are going to get shutters, so we'll place our gates there, those on top. Same goes for over here. These are going to get our shutters. These on top. And same goes for this one. Last thing you'll want to do is underneath these windows, just in these 3 spots, we're going to place some signs. And that'll about do it for this building, guys. And I did almost forget. We're going to add in 2 signs and a button there because we're going to have the gate, which we're building next, coming into that. Let's move on to the gate. So we're going to raise these logs up by 4, like that. Then we're going to go through and we're going to place in 3 here, 3 here. You're going to place one on top, so you're just going to destroy these 2 here. Flip all of these up. Place your doors in like so. We're going to go across with this beam. Then on the tops here, we're going to add our stairs in facing like so. With that underneath, we're going to place our spruce fence gates like this. I will add a trapdoor on top of these stairs. And then I'll add the spruce slab on top of the fence gates to have that. On this corner here, we're doing upside down staircase. We'll do a spruce trapdoor there and a spruce trapdoor here. For this wall, we're just going to go up like so. Add one of those on top. And then we're just going to go through and do the same thing here. And just go up to create a wall. Next, we're going to go through the outside here, placing our stairs like so. And then we're just going to go up with our fences. We're then going to come through with our fence gates, open them up, and we're going to lay some trapdoors on top to create a little bit of an awning. We're going to do that same thing over here with our fence gates, opening those up, placing our trapdoors on top. And then the only difference is we're going to do fences here. We'll put a spruce trapdoor on top. And we're going to hang a lantern here. And we're going to hang a lantern here. And I'm an idiot. There are no windows here. So we're just going to get rid of these windows. And now you have that gate done. Let's go ahead and secure this perimeter. So all we're going to do for that, placing fence on this side, and then we're going to go through with our fence gate all the way across like so. We are then going to go up one more with our stripped spruce right there, putting a trapdoor on top, and then finishing off our fence gate here. Now you can plant whatever crop you want here, but since there are 3 different fields, I like to do the 3 main crops: carrots, potatoes, and wheats. This will just make carrot. Alright, next we're going to make this water pump that will feed this pond. So what we're going to do is we're going to create an X like so. Then we're going to put stairs on either side of these, going up like this, and then I'll put another full block right there. Then we're going to place stone brick right there. I'll place cobblestone right here and right here. I will place chiseled brick on top. We're going to place stone stairs upside down like this. And then we're just going to create this little ring on top of stairs. We're going to place our stone brick wall right there. And then just blue glass panes in the center. Make it look like water is coming out. And with that done, we can go ahead and put some spruce gates in like so. Fence on top of this. A gate on top of this. A gate on top of this. A fence on top of this. A gate right here. Strip spruce log going up. And that right there. Now I'm actually going to go ahead and rotate that so it's facing up. I think that just looks a little bit better to me. On this fence, we're going to go ahead and place a lantern there. On that, we're going to place a lantern there. And that, we're going to place a lantern there. And with that, you have this edge almost done. Let's plant some potatoes. Keeping with the trend of building around the perimeter, we're going to go ahead and create this outer animal pen field. So we're going to do that just by coming out. 5 with there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. And then we're going to create this center like so. So then on either one of these corners, we're going to go up 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Connecting them in the center. You're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and then go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to skip 2 over here and go 1, 2, 3. I like to go ahead and put another fence gate in like so. We can actually then go ahead and break these fences. Those were just there before to help us measure out. And then we're going to create an entire wall of these trapdoors. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And do that on the other side too. And once you flip them up, it looks like this. Then we can go ahead and put some hay bales in, 2 high on either side. I then like to make a shelf for the hay up at the top. So we're going to place some spruce trapdoors down there, placing 2 more hay bales on top on either side. We're going to hang a lantern from there. Next, we're going to put some campfires on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Obviously putting them out. We'll go ahead and put these out for right now. but we're going to be placing in quite a few more. So then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1. So it's kind of like a diagonal going across. Obviously putting them out. Next, we're going to use our trapdoors to go here. And then we're going to go 2 out this way and basically just creating an entire border around here with the single ones on that side. Next, go ahead and place in 3 trapdoors right here and 3 fence gates right here. This is going to keep the animals from getting out. And the pen is done. Next, we need to work on the chicken coop. So for the chicken coop, we're going to place 2 stripped spruce logs right here with a fence in the middle. We're then going to do a spruce stairs like that and a spruce stairs like that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to place a spruce trapdoor here. We'll then make our little ramp up there just like so. Now again, if you are in Bedrock, you can just do a spruce stairs like this, since that doesn't work in this, but since we are in the superior platform, just go ahead and use your ramp like so. Then we're going to go around with spruce stairs and create this pattern like so, making sure that it wraps all the way around like this. On both of the sides, we're going to put in these oak trap doors like this to create little tiny windows. And then on the outsides of these, we'll do our spruce trap doors and flip those up, and then again along the back, just like so. We can then wrap some oak signs around here, only going to there, and then I'll just go ahead and throw a spruce trap door since I'm here. Finally, we're just going to make the gate area, which we're going to do just by throwing in 3 gates. Now we just need to do the roof. The roof of the chicken coop is pretty simple. We're just going to go around like this, creating a little bit of a roof. Place a spruce log right here, trapdoor on top, and then a spruce sign right there. I'm then going to come in here, adding an oak trapdoor like so. And there you have it. You have your chicken coop. Make sure this is a slab, by the way, or they might be able to get out. All right, so we're going to come through and make these poles. We're going to go up 3 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we're just going to go ahead and encase the tops off with these trap doors. Then we're going to put in our spruce fence on top, lantern right there, and a trap door on top of the fence. So they both look like this. Then for the rest of this fence, we're going to use the spruce trap doors, and we're just going to place them down and open them up along the inside. If you are on Java, this will keep any entity out. If you are on Bedrock, go ahead and instead of doing this, place in just regular fences. I just like the look of this better. But if you don't want to do this even in Java, then you can go ahead and just put in regular fences, and that will keep mobs out as well. So now that we have the signs all the way across, we have our fence over here done. The last thing we need to do is create our fence along this side, which we will do with this same technique. And then we need to create the little walkway and our little gate. I'm going to create the little walkway first. So we're going to do that by placing down first 1 stairs right here. We're going to put a stairs upside down right there with a trapdoor right here. Place down a temporary block and then place down another stairs right there. We're then going to repeat that pattern just along here to create this little bridge pattern going across. Next, we're going to do the gate. We're going to raise these up too. Place our spruce door right there. We're going to create the top of our gate just like so. Place my spruce log right here, spruce slab on top, spruce trapdoor on top right here and right here. We're going to do that there so that we can place lanterns on top there and right there. I'll then place a spruce fence gates right here and here, repeating on the other side. I'll then cap this end off with the trapdoor and repeat on the other side, and then complete this fence gate pattern around. And there you have it. We have the entire outside of this done, save for some just minor detailing of bushes, vines, and bone meal. Since we are back in this area, I'm going to go ahead and create our little bee farm. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig down 2 in the back here, and then 5 along here. Same on the other side. And then fill these with lit campfires. We're going to place our beehives on top. Then we can place birch trapdoors on top just to make the smoke not as bad. Sometimes it will stop it, and sometimes it won't. Next thing we're going to do is just create a little path back here. You can leave that grass if you want, but I'm just going to do mossy cobblestone. We're then going to put in a line of flowers. Now, I like to do this trick with armor stands, where you can put armor stands down and then flowers on top of them. And the tall flowers, it just makes it look like it's some sort of apparatus to have the flowers growing up. And I just think it's a really cool little detail that you can add to your world. So I'm just going to put the armor stands in like so. That way we have something for our little bees to go after and to pollinate. Next, this little path right here, I'm just going to mix and vary some of this mossy cobble and the dirt path so that it looks something like this. Throw in another armor stand here, why not? I am then going to come along here as a little pathway up to the farm and just do the same kind of pathing as well. I can then take whatever kind of leaves that I want, just kind of lining this path, and then of course go ahead and bone meal all of this grass just to add a little bit more detail. And now we have the entire backyard complete. Let's build this workstation. So the first thing we're gonna make in this workstation is our automatic composter. So we're gonna go ahead and put in our barrel down here, one across from this oak trap door, place in our hopper on top, composter on top of that, and the hopper on top. I'm not putting in any sort of storage on top because you can just go into the hopper and place in whatever you have. If you want to, you can put a barrel on top of here. However, I think it messes with the design just a little too much, so I'm leaving it just that. Next, I'm going to surround this entire corner right here with trap doors. We're then going to place one barrel and one crafting table here. I'll then place two barrels going across like so. I will then put in this corner some stripped spruce logs going across the top, and then the spruce logs going across the top there. For this side, we're going to have a loom on this side and a cauldron that will fill with water. And same as with that side, we're going to go ahead and go up 4 with our trapdoors. We'll have our 2 barrels right here and our logs going across the top. I'm going to place in some temporary blocks here, as I'm going to have some spruce trapdoors going along like this. And then I'm just going to break these temporary blocks. Going to place a lantern on top right there. In this corner, I'll place a spruce fence gate, and a spruce fence gate. On this corner, we're going to place in some spruce trapdoors, and then some oak signs connecting the trapdoors together. Then across the top of all of these, we're going to place in some campfires. And then we're just going to place these on top of those fence and fence gates we placed in, putting them out, obviously. And last but not least, we're just going to create a little bit of an overhang with our fence trapdoors. And there you have it. You have this little workstation. Next, all we have to do is place in a couple of small details, and then it's on to interior. So we will start off with just a couple of small flower pots. I'm going to place one just kind of randomly there, and we'll go there, placing a flower pot on top and a flower pot on top of that, and then you can add whatever flower in that you'd like. I'm then going to go ahead and put 3 campfires down right here, putting them out. Place signs on either side and some spruce trapdoors in the back, and you have yourself a little bench. We're going to go ahead and throw in a little pile of barrels right here. You can put them in any order that you'd like. You could have one facing up, one face, just whatever you want. I am then going to place just a random chest there. I don't know why. I want it there. Okay, shut up. I'm going to throw in 2 more of these random flower pot things just sitting around kind of wherever you want, but I'm going to place one in that general vicinity and then in this general vicinity, making sure not to block any natural pathing that you have going on, but it's something that you'd walk past and be able to look at. Lastly, I'm going to add in this grindstone with a composter and a fence gate right there just to have a little bit of a wheelbarrow. And lastly, we're going to put in 3 lamp posts. We're going to create the exact same lamp post each time. A chiseled stone brick wall on top. We're going to place 1, 2, 3 fences on top. On this lower one down here, we're going to place a fence right there, and we're going to go up 1 on the fence there, and then on each one of these fences, we're going to place our lanterns. Then we're going to place a trapdoor on top of either lantern post, and on the very top one, we'll place a campfire, and then put it out. And we're going to create that 2 more times. The next one we're going to create is going to be right over here by the farm. We're going to do a higher one up towards the house and our lower one down towards the farm. It doesn't really matter which one you do, but it's going to look like that. And then the last one is going to be out here. we're going to come to this one right here. So 1, 2 back, break it, place down that chisel block right there. Going up 3. We place the higher one towards the stairs and the lower one towards the farm, so that it looks like that. Well, there you have it, guys. We have this entire outside of the compound done. Now, I'm not going to go through and do tutorials on the interiors. I know people tend to be picky on how they want their interiors to look. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk through the interiors that I have already set up over here so that you can get an idea of what to put in, and you can pause the video and make whatever you want. I recommend adding in paintings just everywhere. Paintings are such a cool detail. And that bottom one, I do just like a basic meat locker. Up here, I put the bedroom. You have room to do everything that you want. This one over here on the bottom, since it has no windows, I use it as the storage house. You can create the interior just however you'd like. This is how I have mine. I use a ladder to get upstairs. You can make a staircase if that's what you want, but that's not what I want. Up here is where I have my enchanting room. You can easily, with the windows, create an enchanting room that is still a level 30 setup, as you can see here. And then some room for more storage and potions, making sure you have that window available. And there you have it, guys. We have this really unique, super rustic, super cozy mid-game base that you guys can have for your world. I guarantee if you build this in your SMP, all of your friends will be jealous and want to move in. And you can tell them no. Or yes, I don't care. You can do whatever you want. You can be nice. I'm not nice. Anyway, guys, as we wrap up this video, I'm just going to be slapping down some vines every which place that I think needs some vines. It can kind of just go anywhere. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you were able to build this in your world. And if you were, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe so you can see when I release more tutorials like this. Also, go ahead and leave a comment if you have a suggestion of something that you want me to make, and I'll see if I can get around to making something like that. And as always, guys, I hope you all have a great day, and I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye! It's about time, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Put in the work, put in the hours, and take what's ours.